I feel like there were a lot of us, and I'm saying us because I'm obviously including myself, who really enjoyed Halo for kind of the core experience. So the single player campaign, obviously, maybe some of the co-op, depending on if you had somebody nearby to play through the campaign with you, and then the competitive multiplayer in terms of, you know, just playing through and trying all the different maps and modes and big team battle and having fun with just goofy, you know, big team battle moments and that sort of thing. But a lot of us, and this is definitely kind of where I find myself, missed out on the custom game stuff because I didn't have a lot of friends who played Halo with me and were obsessed as Halo as I was. So for me, Halo has always been very much of kind of a single experience, except for that multiplayer, like I said. But that was just matchmaking, right? You just basically queued in and just said, hey, like, find me people to shoot at. And that was it. But, you know, I'd hear little things depending, you know, in college. I remember people mentioning stuff here and there and about like, oh, yeah, we do like warthog races. And in my head, I was like, oh, they must just be playing co-op, and then they get 2 warthogs, and then they just drive around to see who's faster. It never really dawned on me about the custom games because you needed people. There wasn't a matchmaking service. You needed to actually have 8 friends with 8 Xboxes and 8 Xbox Live accounts to be able to, you know, do this and to play these custom games. So I say all that because, to me, the custom games browser is just such a radical change from the core Halo experience that I played growing up and still enjoy to this day. And that's why when I did my last video talking about the Master Chief Collection and how cool some of the custom modes and custom games were, and even with Halo Infinite, you know, adding in some of that as well, it really genuinely excited me because that was a major part of the experience that I am still playing catch up on. So here I am last night, you know, checking out Master Chief Collection, looking at all the new stuff and all the new interface and everything. And it's a lot to take in, you know, definitely, especially since I haven't played in a minute. So I'm just excited to get in and like, oh, okay, you know, I'll play a custom Firefight game. And in my head, I'm thinking custom Firefight is just going to be, you know, the standard, like, okay, there's 8 Spartans and you're going to fight waves and waves of baddies, and you're basically going to just, you know, do that and play that for 10 rounds and, you know, level up. And I'm like, sure, I'm fine with doing that. So I just hit browse on the search, and there's a zillion and one custom games going, easily drop in, drop out, so you didn't have to be there when the lobby was formed. And I'm like, cool, okay, like, let's sign up. So the first game that I find in custom games is actually what you're seeing now, Drive or Die, which, looking it up briefly, I see people talking about this back from like 2014, 2015, even earlier. And I'm like, oh, so this clearly did exist, but again, I was not in that circle, so I missed out on all of this. But if you haven't played it and you're like me, or better yet, if you did have a fun childhood and you're looking to you know, rekindle the flame, then do yourself a favor and check out this game mode on the Master Chief Collection. Now, there's a lot of custom game modes, and I will definitely be doing more videos on the ones that I find the most humorous and the most entertaining. This is definitely one that I think warrants that. So if you're not familiar, Drive or Die is basically a variant of Infection. So you're going to have a bunch of human players who can, you know, have weaponry. They have Spartan lasers and shotguns. And then there's a bunch of vehicles too, right? There's the Razorbacks, there's like the little carts, there's different types of warthogs, chain guns, you know, rocket hogs. And your job as a human, obviously, stay alive. The zombie who starts, the lone infected zombie, not only gets that really funny looking golf club that we talked about the other day, which I thought was a funny asset for them to include in the game, but they also get stealth, and they also get a handful of grenades. And by the way, the zombies run pretty damn quick. Now, in an absolute complete knockout, just drive as fast as you can, the Warthog's going to win every time. But if you're cloaked, or if you're running at an angle, or if there are multiple zombies, well, you're going to have a pretty good chance of success of taking out said Warthogs. Now, what makes this so cool is that the Warthogs are completely invincible. They cannot really be destroyed by hitting them with hammers and hitting them with, your grenades and stuff. The only way to really score a kill is to directly hit the character themselves that is in the vehicle. So you actually have to go over to the driver's side, actually swing your hammer near the driver's side, and that is how you kill them. And then once you kill them, obviously, they turn into zombies, just like you, and then they go off and infect the remaining other Spartans. Now, it's only the, primary zombie, the alpha zombie, who gets the stealth and the grenades. But all of them have, that very fast run speed and gravity hammers and that sort of thing. And it's really, really fun. I really enjoyed this mode. The score means nothing to me. I don't know. You get points depending on if you're killing people or staying alive. I don't care about that. I just wanted to run around and have fun. So it's just kind of neat to kind of stalk these vehicles coming up to you really fast and, trying to hit them with a hammer when they drive by, trying to hit right in the passenger side, or just, 5 or 6 zombies like a pack of wolves just running down a single Warthog at the end with the lone gunner on the back, just, dropping bombs on his 50 cal. And because of the way the level is designed and because of how large it is, and there's some terrain and there's some lift pads that are included as well, because of all those awesome things, you're going to have some fun time with some very odd physics, like you're seeing here, where I'm trying to get the Spartan. I'm trying to kill him out of this, as opposed to just hitting the vehicle, right? And it's just so fun. And because this is just part of that custom browser, if you just want to play this mode, you could just play this mode forever and ever. There's no problem of you having to essentially play through this or play other modes. Now, most servers do, just so you know, they do rotate around. So you'll play a couple rounds of one particular mode, then you'll move on to another one. I played 4 or 5 different games in rotation last night. Drive or Die was my absolute favorite, but there's some other good ones. There's some cool platforming ones, and then, there's a lot of zombie type things, all with fun and distinct variants that allow you to have, a pretty good time doing it. So this is just an endorsement for, Master Chief Collection is such a complete package as is. The fact that you get all the great games and all the, the multiplayer stuff and the Spartan Ops stuff, and they added tons of new armor and all the wonderful things that has made Halo phenomenal over the years, the new skulls, the trophies, all that stuff. You also get just the great matchmaking service, which has improved significantly, very significantly from launch, by putting you automatically in the additional lobby and tightening up the net code and making that a phenomenal service to use. You also get the custom games browser, which works across all the Halo games, allowing you to find nonsensical games like this one, where you run around with a giant golf club stealth, trying to stalk and to take out enemy Warthogs. And it's just so much fun, and it does make me definitely miss out. I'm sure this was probably even more fun playing with your friends, all huddled around a TV in a dorm room. That LAN party type setting. And while, I'm a little bit older now, I don't have access to that, and definitely getting all my friends to be able to play at the same time with me will definitely not happen. It's cool that I get to experience it, and I feel like this was the one piece of that Halo experience that I was always missing out on. Getting to go to E3, getting to be at the launch for a console, getting to go to Fan Fest. Those are all things I could say I checked off, right? And I had a great time doing all those things. But never really got... Oh, that guy got hit so hard. Never really got the opportunity to, you know, play anything like this. So I'm glad it happened. But that wraps up today's video. Go check out this multiplayer mode. It is so much fun. You will laugh as hysterically as I did. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.